I guess the plastics industry and the tech industry are going to have to come together somehow and figure this out, because that doesn't look like Suzanne Somers. It looks like he bought a sex doll off Temu and dressed her up in the Britney Spears Baby One More Time costume. Some of you have probably seen the news that the husband of dead sitcom star Suzanne Somers has created a clone of her. And the interesting thing about this is Suzanne, so I believe she passed from breast cancer, and so she knew, obviously it was stage 4, she knew she didn't have a ton of time left. She was apparently, according to her the husband that she is survived by, she apparently was quite instrumental in creating this clone. She wanted this to happen, and they trained the clone, the AI clone, on a bunch of different conversations. I don't know exactly how the process went, but I'm assuming that they uploaded a lot of conversations with Suzanne, and then that helps generate the bot so that people can interact with her now, and it will give them answers that Suzanne would have given. Essentially, it has Suzanne's personality. What I found quite interesting about this is Suzanne was, let me see how old she was. She died 2 years ago.
What's she famous for again?
She was in the sitcom Three's Company back in the day.
Right, the blonde?
The blonde, and she was in Step by Step. So she was a beloved sitcom actress, but she died at 76 years old. So, you know, too young, but older than 21 years old, which is what her AI clone looks like.
Okay, wait, so real quick, like when I hear AI clone, I for some reason I think just like a completely digital avatar. But he went one step further with she's not just digital. There's a physical representation of her. Is that right?
That is right. We're going to throw it up on the screen. So this is her.
Oh.
Her.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is that? She's kind of scary. Is it supposed to look like her when she's 21?
So it looks terrifying. It looks
that
like
is crazy.
Yeah. It looks kind of like a sex doll. And here's the thing. I do think this will happen more and more. People will start AI cloning their deceased loved ones in a variety of different ways. So I think one way will be like the avatar way, where it's digital, right? You can go on a screen and it's almost like you're having a Zoom call with your deceased friend or family member, and you'll see their likeness. And I think those will look quite realistic, right? We've already seen stuff like Sora and things like that. I feel like pretty soon that technology is going to be pretty incredible. Essentially deep fakes of people. These blow up dolls, I don't know
exactly what it is. It's got to be just like a cheap doll, and somebody put like a microphone and speaker inside of the mouth or something that is like a LLM with her voice.
And listen, her husband is obviously going through some type of grieving process, and I feel very sad for him, but he looks like he is 100 years old. And so if he's cuddling up in bed with this 21-year-old Suzanne Somers doll, I don't think that's healthy for anybody, you know?
Who created this for him?
I don't know, but they should never be allowed to make anything ever again.
You're like, if you're going to do it good.
If you're going to do it right. Even if you get a Madame Tussauds. Like, Madame Tussauds are pretty good. Couldn't you get Madame Tussauds to help you out?
That's a good point. I also think that those aren't durable enough for whatever this man wants to do.
Whatever he's going to be doing. He's like, wax isn't going to work for me.
Yeah, he's like, I like it hot, and wax don't like hot. Wait, I want to see real quick what company.
Yes,
like,
have a
where
look and
he
see what
commissioned
company.
This,
so that we can all avoid it when we want to clone our dead grandma or grandpa.
Apparently, her husband is working hard on several projects that will keep her legacy alive, including the AI twin. So I wonder if he's like trying to exploit it like in his mind, he's not just for his own personal relationship.
Is this going to be another situation where, you know how in the entertainment industry, they had to introduce this law called the Coogan law, where if you're a child actor, your parents can't they have to put a certain amount of your earnings into a special bank account that is held, I think it's held by the government or something, until you turn 18. And it's designed so that parents don't steal their kids' money and exploit their kids. So I'm like, are we going to need some type of law? I feel like this is something celebrities should need to maybe put in their will whether or not they're okay with this. And if they haven't specifically signed off on it being like, oh yeah, I'm totally okay with this,
100%.
then it probably shouldn't happen because, like, God, I mean, I don't know. What are your thoughts on this?
I totally agree. I mean, clearly she gave permission. And for famous people, that's already a thing. Like, you have to, your estate or whatever has
yes.
has to agree to that.
Yeah.
But for loved ones, you know, I told the story before. I think we might have cut it, but you know, I was at a dinner with friends, and I was like, "Oh, part of me like wants to start recording my phone calls with my parents, so that I can talk to my parents again. Like everybody's going to be doing that." And my friends were like, "You're insane. Like that's terrible. That's terrible." And at first, I was like, "That is terrible. I can't believe I thought that." And then I was like, it's the same case for any other question and a problem with AI, which is like, just because you can doesn't mean you should, or like certain types of people can handle that, certain types of people can't.
Yeah.
But
it all comes down to that. It always comes back to that argument with AI.
Yeah.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should, and just because some people can handle it doesn't mean others can.